No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion, Hogan.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure four leg lock.
2025 is coming to an end, and man, if I could tell you I'm ready to get this year out of the way, that would be an understatement. I'm ready for 2026. I'm ready for brighter and better things. I'm ready for joy. I'm ready for better pro wrestling.
Yep.
But it's also a huge year because it's your 40th year. Happy birthday, Big Wonder.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yep, that's right. I wanted to show this real quick, as this is one of my Christmas gifts from my son. Pretty tough right there. Macho Man, one of my all-time favorite. Yeah, thank you. 40 years old. Wild work. And it's wild also that my birthday just like is so close to the new year, because really, like, your birthday, you reflect on your past year anyways, but then like New Year's, you reflect on the year, and I'm just lucky enough to just have it all pretty close to one day. So don't need to do much reflecting tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Man, does 40 feel any different than 39?
Not yet. I'm sure it will throughout the year, but no, it really doesn't. I feel pretty good. You know, like I said, came on and did your 12 days of Podsmas. Like I said, feel good.
Yeah,
feel all right.
I was telling my wife last night, I was like, man, it's crazy. I got a 40-year-old friend. Like, we're at the age right now where it's going to be more and more. You're going to be like, oh, man, so-and-so is celebrating their 45th.
Yeah.
So-and-so is about to turn 50. It's like, holy smokes.
Yeah, one of my boys texted me and was like, damn, you're only 10 years away from 50. And I was like, you're a bitch. Well, you know, and it was like this nice, happy birthday, man, blah, blah, blah. Wow, it's crazy. You're only 10 years away from 50. Yeah, you're a bitch. I didn't even say thank you for the birthday wishes.
It's insane, man. It's really insane. But you've seen a lot. You've experienced a lot. You've given a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
You are somebody that a lot of people could be inspired by and look up to, man. You're a tremendous husband and father. We were just talking father shit and what your son is you and your son about to go do. And man, you're just a stand-up guy, man. And I'm really proud to call you one of my closest friends, and I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Don't be getting me all emotional on this shit, okay? We got to talk some wrestling. But I do appreciate it, Dre. I always appreciate you as a human being. And when you turn 40, I'll be right there to talk shit, even though I'll always be older than you. So
yeah, exactly. You'll be 44. All right, man. Well, I guess with this this award show that we're going to talk about,
Yes.
Do you want to take us through the categories that we're going to run through?
Yeah. So we have a couple. We have our F4 Wrestler of the Year. Now that's purely off of our weekly votes. So I tabulated those. Yes. And I have that prepared. We have our individual wrestlers of the year, both male and female. So that's just our personal picks, right? Nothing to do with necessarily the votes, even though it may coincide. We have storyline of the year, match of the year, PLE of the year, rookie, in quotes, of the year, because none of these wrestlers are necessarily rookies, but essentially their first year on the main roster, right? And maybe it's an AEW person. I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. And then, we're going to have some New Year's resolutions / wishes, I guess, for different wrestlers if we'd like. But those are going to be the awards.
All
right. F4 2025.
So where would you like to start?
Let's do this first. Let's before we do the awards, because I think we should end with that. We probably should talk about it. Let's just talk about a little bit about wrestling and what's been going on since we left. I just want to briefly, it's been beat to death on all podcasts and everything. Just want to touch on the Cena of it all. Okay. So many people were upset by that last match, but I loved it. I loved how not only my guy Gunther, but how he tapped out smiled, tapped, like, I have nothing more to give you. This has been amazing. This is it. Thank you. Goodbye. And I thought Saturday night's main event, that particular one, was just good from front to back anyways. So loved that. I don't know what your thoughts were. I don't think we've really even talked about it.
No, we haven't. We've been off air because of the holidays and whatnot. But it is this whole buildup for Cena's last match has ran over 12 months. I believe we started Elimination Chamber, right? When that was in March.
Rumble.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Rumble, yeah, that's right. We started Rumble. And month over month, week over week, it's being talked about, and we get clear pictures. It gets a little muddy. There's a hill turn. There's a lot that happens with this whole thing, but it leads up to this one match with Gunther. And nothing special. There's a moment where there's a crowd build up, right? They let the crowd build up before he walks out, but no special entrance, nothing really different. The match, solid match. I mean, you could argue
Great
that
match.
Cena, I mean, we're going to talk about Wrestler of the Year, but you could argue that Cena should be in there for top 4.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking at a guy that literally gave every single ounce of sweat, every single ounce of his strength, and every single ounce of his endurance in every single one of those matches. I would say after he turned heel, like after he went back to face, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one, you felt it. You knew that this was the last match we're ever gonna see. The world was talking about it. You had people from every single sports organization saying thank you, Cena.
Mm-hmm.
You had Hollywood saying thank you, Cena. You seen billboards from coast to coast, from post to post, saying thank you, Cena. And it led up to this moment where you have essentially a Rocky moment where Rocky's fighting the Russian Dragunov, and this is our Rocky. And
Drago.
our Rocky Drago.
Yeah.
Drago, my bad.
You're good.
Drago. And we know that it's going to be a banger. We know that Gunther hasn't given us a boring match, and we know that it's going to go down. And is he going to go down on his shield? Is he going to get tapped? Is he going to get knocked out? Is he going to get pinned? Is he going to pin Gunther? Like, we don't know. And to see him go out the way he did is theater, right? That's the entertainment portion of this thing. He gave us a curtain call. He gave us a exit left. He gave us everything. He laid there after the match, and he gave us everything. And the way he walked out, it was just, man, it was really, really telling. And I don't see a problem with him going out. I don't see the problem. I equate it to when the Titanic went down.
Oh,
and the Titanic goes down and the band stayed on there. He's like, yo, we're gonna play while the people, we came here for a job, we're gonna play this thing out.
Yeah.
And that's what it was like to me. It was like, yo, he was going down with the ship, and he was smiling because he got to do what he loved.
Pro wrestling beat sports entertainment. Michael Cole had that and was like, yeah, I can't wait to see this shit. Can't wait to see it. I couldn't agree more. I will say the one thing I didn't like is I wish John would have had different shoes on, because to leave those things in the middle of the ring, it definitely was time to retire. We're just going to put it like that. Okay. Those, I know they're comfy. They're good for your feet, but goddamn. But yeah, man, what a match, what a year, what a Saturday night's main event. I do want to briefly, I wrote some notes from Raw last night. Were you able to finish Raw? I know you were a little bit behind. Okay.
Yep, I watched it.
Like the promo from the Vision at the beginning, Punk coming out. That was cool. Enjoyed that. I'm surprised they didn't put hands on each other. Thought for sure there was going to be some hands, especially after what Punk said at the end to Breaker, but nope, gets out. Love the women's triple. Yeah.
Breaker has been killing his promos lately, man.
Great.
Breaker is, oh man, I get chills thinking about what we're gonna get in 2026 once Fatu comes back, where he's gonna be in the mix. Like, and all of these guys have been killing their promos.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give it up to Logan Paul. He's been doing a really good job on the mic as well. Like, the Vision has been doing well. Austin Theory finally got to talk, and we get this almost like Cyborg
Yeah.
Austin Theory, where he's one track minded right now.
Mm-hmm.
He officially gets inducted into the Vision, gets jumped into the Vision. Sorry, I wanted to say that I loved where Braun Breaker was with his promo game right now.
Yeah, I agree. Which kind of leads me to believe that potentially we get a Braun Breaker win on Raw next week.
I think it's too soon.
Is it? Okay, that's fine.
I think maybe we get a Breaker Rumble win, and then he's like, I'm pointing at the sign. Actually, he's not even going to point at the sign. He might even turn his back to the sign.
Yeah,
with his eyes on Punk at the top of the ramp or something.
I just wonder, because there's so many people involved, right? We have Gunther, who is obviously just like destined to run in with Punk, right? They had their little dust up. So maybe it isn't Breaker's time, but it just seems like they are really hot right now, right? Paris Hilton, I would say that. That's hot, right? Storyline, pause, whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. Women's triple threat, loved it. Really good. Nikki looked like $1 million. I'm just going to say it. She's doing great. Shout out to her in her 40s. 40's the new 30. That's what I hear. But I enjoyed that match. I do have. There was a rumor floating around. Did you want to say anything about the women's triple threat?
I just want to say salute to the Latinas.
Yeah, there you go.
I do want to shout out the guy in the front row that kept touching people and got told to sit the fuck down.
Bro,
sit down, my guy.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you paid a lot for those seats, but you got to pay a lot more to be able to do what you're trying to do, bud.
You see Logan Paul slap him?
Yeah. Yeah. Then, again, I've been off social media for the most part, minus Twitter. But then on Twitter, I saw some rumors floating around about Dom being hurt, and he's hurt. I got my guy's shirt. The King of the Lucha, the damn King of the Luchadors is hurt.
That's fire.
It is fire. I really like this shirt. I had to order it. I ordered it weeks ago. But yeah, so he's out.
He hasn't defended the IC title since he won it back, right?
From Cena? No, I don't believe so. I don't think
and
so.
And now he's injured. So what's up? Is his injury that bad to where they're going to keep him off TV? Or
well, here's the hard thing is that on TV they say indefinitely, which means they don't have a time period. But maybe it's just something light, because I could have swore, again, shoulder injuries. Could have swore Penta was going to be gone for months and months. He pops up last night in a kind of a sloppy. I don't know if you noticed, the Hurricanrana definitely didn't hit on Austin Theory. Everything was weird. That whole thing was weird, but
but he's a star. I told the wifey, I said, look at the way he controlled the damn ring.
Yeah.
He gets a pop every time from a boring ass Orlando crowd.
Oh my God. Yes. That crowd was awful. That was awful. And for a minute, I thought, because remember back in the day, last year, whatever, they used to pipe in noise, like crowd noise, and then they stopped doing that. I think that was like Vince era, so maybe it's been a little bit longer than that. But then also I was like, are they taking the noise out? Because there literally sounds like nobody's making any noise, not clapping, not nothing. So that sucked. I'll just run through my notes because we got awards to get to. Gunther whooped on Truth. Also, Truth's haircut. I text you about it. What is happening?
Hey, Truth, man, just get the baldy, man. Get the baldy.
Do it. You got to, because that looks wild.
But Truth has never been. He's never been a conform guy. He's never been a guy that just goes with what is expected.
No, I agree, but that looks crazy.
What was the what was it, Friday? He showed up as the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
He's like, Happy Easter.
God, that was great, man. That was great. And Joe Hendry, who is a huge favorite in this household. My son, like the past week and a half, anytime someone says Joe Hendry, we have to turn and do that. And it's fun, but then it gets annoying because then he just keeps saying it. Let's see. What else? Gunther, whooped on Truth. Main event shocked me. Usos got the titles.
Didn't surprise me.
Really?
They're not going to let Jay Uso has been the singles has been taken away from him. We need to keep he's already hot. We need to keep him hot. Let's put the gold on him. We know AJ and Dragon Lee isn't going to be a long-term thing.
No.
You know, and we're going into the new year. We know that this might be AJ's last run. He needs to have a singles run.
Right.
We need to get Dragon Lee going on his singles run. Perfect way to get the titles off these guys.
Gunther's retiring AJ too. Like, we can just be clear about that. They've ran into each other twice backstage, and there's heat there. Gunther's got a lot of things that he can do this next year. I'm just going to say that. What else? Was there anything else last night that stood out? Anything to you? I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Talk about bad shoes. What the hell was CM Punk wearing? Usually he has the fire dunks or Jordans, or he has some like Haka,
Hoka
trainers on.
Don't disrespect them. They're very comfortable.
All right, but then let's be honest, they're not swaggy like a Jay.
No.
Like, definitely performance, like you mentioned, comfortable performance, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, shout out to them. If they want to help sponsor my feet, I'll take a pair of sneakers.
They're great,
but
they're great running shoes.
If we're gonna be honest, my man CM Punk did not look the greatest with the sneakers.
No, he didn't. I have a guest that's walked in. Listen, if you want to come on this camera, you got to go blow your nose. You look awful. Okay, come back, blow your nose. Hey, put a different shirt on. Okay, yes, nose, shirt. Then you can talk for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's really good for Smack or for Raw.
Yeah. I wanted to note, since this special guest will be coming in shortly, we got him WWE 2K25 for Christmas, and we have been playing the hell out of it. And I'm a little frustrated with the selection of characters. Now, I understand it came out at the beginning of the year, and some of these guys weren't in. Did you blow your nose? Weren't in like full time in the WWE, but it's like, man, you got to buy them. You got to do all this. Come around this way. This will be easier.
Did you guys do the update? Because I guess you have to do some updates to get the current roster or something like that.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. What did you want to say?
Hi.
Okay, real quick.
Can you hear me?
Oh, no. Here you go. Okay.
There we go.
Hi.
Hey, it's your dad's birthday. What does that mean to you? What does it mean to have a 40-year-old dad?
It means that he's really, really old now.
Yeah, he is. That's awesome.
Real quick, we're talking about wrestling, so I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
Just 10?
Yeah, because we got to get back to the show and end it, and I know how you are. Right now, your top 5 wrestlers.
Solo
Sikoa.
Jimmy
Uso.
And maybe AJ Styles.
Okay, AJ Styles.
Seth Rollins.
Okay, he's hurt. Okay, but that's fine.
And Jay.
And Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Hey, you
Actually,
go.
Roman too.
Roman, yeah. Okay, you go take care of your nose.
Joe Hendry there?
What about, hey, real quick, what about Joe Hendry? Yeah, thank you. Go take care of your nose. I'll be down in a minute. Okay. Close that door too, please. Can't get nothing done here. Yeah. So, okay, well, let's get to some awards, shall we?
Oh, real quick. Hey, salute to Carmelo Hayes, man, our new U.S. title holder.
Yes, that was great. God, SmackDown seems like 7 years ago. Yes, that was great. What a match that was.
Banger.
Amazing. And I'm excited for like the open challenges for him, you know. And then also, one thing I forgot, Maxine last night. She's on fire, bro. She's on fire.
Oh, she cut one hell of a promo. She can't be turning her back, though. Like,
no.
Maxine needs to make sure that she's ready for the get down.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we're ready for awards. Let's see. Awards. Yeah.
I was gonna say McIntyre was swaggy on Friday though.
He looked nice. Good. He looked good. That was fun too. Is Drew gonna win? Is Drew gonna take the belt off? Like, is Cody got something going on? Because we can just keep going back to the well with this.
I think it's time Cody gets some. Has Cody had a break?
Doesn't seem like it.
It's only been a couple of weeks.
I don't even know how the hell he filmed Street Fighter.
Yeah, exactly. That was his break. That was it.
Yeah.
he got a few weeks off, maybe a month off, but I'm not mad at Drew getting that belt. Oba being like, "Yo, I'm coming for that belt, homeboy. You put your feet up."
Yeah, they're all coming up. Trick, Oba, obviously Javon's, already up. Did you see the clip? It really made me laugh. Of it was a house show, Javon against Gunther.
No, I didn't.
And you know how Javon, you'll have to take a look at it, but Javon does like the whole 6-7 thing that all the kids do.
Yeah.
So Javon's up in the ring, and and Gunther's outside, and he does that, and then runs and tries to flip. Gunther catches him, smacks him. Down goes Javon, and then Gunther looks at the crowd. It was great. It was great. Okay, let's get the first award announced, and we both get to pick this, which is great. So, Rookie of the Year. So, again, this is their first year on the main roster. So you have a couple of options. If you'd like me to go first, I can. We can go back and forth. I don't know what you want to do here. But excuse me. Rookie of the Year.
Let me just I'll give you mine.
Okay.
This person debuted on Raw April 21st against a solid competitor in Io Sky.
Yeah, we got this. Yep. Mm-hmm.
She then went to her first ever PLE and first ever PLE to debut on ESPN WrestlePalooza.
Mm-hmm.
She was the first South American women's WWE champion.
Yep.
You already know her. La Primera, Stephanie Becker.
Yeah. Yeah, that was mine. There's no question. Obviously Javon Evans has been fun, but it's been so short. It's kind of tough. So yeah, Stephanie Becker, bro. What a year for her. Her first year on the main card to win that title and then just hold on to it like she has. Again, I want her to be a little more vocal at times, but great stuff.
I agree. She's been phenomenal. There's still room to grow, but to do what she's done in 2025 and to do it who she's been doing it with is pretty cool. Look at who she did it with yesterday. Like Raquel. Yeah. I argue she's the strongest woman in the locker room. You see what she did? 2 Tahana bombs. Like, oh my gosh. I was telling wifey, I was like, what? Nikki's probably what, about 115, 120 pounds? Maybe 130.
Maybe probably like 130, 140, I'd say. Probably 140. She's kind of tall.
Steph probably around the same, right? Yeah. She's a little bit more compact. But to do that, that's like picking up a grown man. Both of those women are picking up a grown man doing that.
Just yeah.
And you got stuff. Nikki Bella she's the more you could tell the more reps that Nikki gets, the more she's getting back into the rhythm of things, right?
Yeah.
And Nikki's she's looked really good yesterday, and to see Stephanie come out on top and that's a lot of pressure, man. To hold that belt, that's a lot of pressure, especially with somebody that's bilingual that isn't 100% fluent in English. She's still working on that, man. She's overcome a lot. She's working towards a lot. And Javon Evans, unfortunately, he just came in later, because I guarantee you, if he started to get that call early, April, March-ish, we'd be probably having the same conversation, probably around the IC title or something.
Yep, I agree. All right, perfect. Yep, we both agree there for our Rookie of the Year, Stephanie Becker,
or however you say it.
Nikki Bella said, Stephanie Becker. All right, PLE of the Year. You want to keep going first, or you want me to go first?
Go ahead. I'm sure we have the same one.
I had 2, and I loved both of these, but I liked one slightly more for the way it changed things and the moments it had in it. So I'm going with Elimination Chamber. Is that what you had too?
Yep, March 1st, Toronto. That's what I had. And it wasn't even just for the heel turn. Like, you look at that Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match.
Yeah.
Where it was unsanctioned. They had a cool lead up. This was 2 best friends. We knew that this climax was going to be something big.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Jade Cargill coming back, beating the brakes off of Naomi. Like, the brakes off. while Bianca Belair just had to watch inside the chamber. And then the men's match was great. I will say, to me, there was no perfect PLE this year. Not necessarily like there ever was. I think last year we obviously picked night 2 of WrestleMania because of how amazing the main event was.
Mhm.
But, you know, I mean, what was the tag match on this? Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus, which is cool, nostalgic, against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. So, you know.
The lead up to that was fun, though. You
Yeah.
had Nia and Tiffy, where Tiffy finally stood up for herself,
Mhm.
and that friendship crumbled. And then you got oh my gosh, Trish Stratus. They're in Canada, her country.
Yeah.
It's like it was just really cool.
For her to still be able to go is incredible.
And then we get the behind the scenes on Unreal to find out what it took to put that on.
Yeah.
And that this was them throwing all their chips because this was the first one
Mhm.
on ESPN.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Also, the Unreal season 2, I think the 16th of January. I don't have a new calendar up yet. Haven't got it. Paragon Properties, what the hell? I look forward to that every year. Okay. Okay. We'll move on to match of the year. I hope we don't have the same one here because it's 2 in a row, but maybe we're just so in tune. You know, maybe we just match of the year. I'll have you go first.
My match of the year for me, it was I don't want to say clear winner, but it had to have been SummerSlam, Cody and Cena.
Mm-hmm.
That was my match of the year. I felt like I think we were just short of an hour match time, or maybe it was an hour match time for these guys. And it was something to where we at this time, Cena's still, he's face at this time, and they're going all over the outside.
Yeah.
The holding Cody up on the elevator, on the Cena-vator, you know what I mean, coming up like that. It was just and then you get they took off the bottom rope and started choking him with it.
Yep.
Like, solid match. And it might have been that match that really turned Cena's not messing up wrestling for us type of. I don't remember what the match was right before that one, but for me, this was match of the year. Just a really solid match.
That was my runner-up. So I'm glad we have something different. My match of the year, which to me was like a stupidly great in-ring, also told a fun story, which we're still kind of having the aftershocks of. And I think it would totally have a bigger story if one of these competitors wasn't injured for the last little bit. But the Io Rhea Bianca at WrestleMania was the shit. And also you saw that on Unreal too, which was very cool to see. But the match itself was just incredible. So that's my match of the year.
That one was on there for me as well. And I think it Cena's edged out for me because there was only 2 competitors.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier to get over if you have that third person.
Yeah.
If somebody's slacking, but you know, I guess there's pros and cons for both. And each one of those women pulled their weight in a solid match.
Yeah. Yeah. I did love that Cena match. So Cena actually has put on a number of great matches this year, which why not? If it's really your last year, go all out. All right. We've gotten to storyline of the year. Sorry, I won't do that anymore.
I'm pretty sure we're unanimous on this.
It's Cena's retirement tour. It's just literally like, even though we go back to Elimination Chamber, we get Rocky, we get Travis Scott, that crumbles. That should have killed this. It should have just killed the storyline because that was so big. And they still found a way to do it. And again, so many great matches. You had Cena, AJ Styles. You had Cena Punk when Cena dropped his own pipe bomb. Holy shit, that was great. The SummerSlam match. The Rumble where he didn't win. The tournament to face him in his last match. He carried, from a storyline perspective, even though there were so few dates. Even the Randy Orton stuff was great. He truly carried the year. We talked about him every week, even when he wasn't on.
when all said and done, 2025 is gonna say Cena.
Mm-hmm.
That's what 2025 is gonna say. My man, Grand Slam champion. You know, he's held every main title.
Yeah.
He gave his all in those last few matches that he had. The storyline was incredible because we knew that this was going to be the final one. He blurred the lines between reality and what the show was with getting AJ Styles that AJ
match.
Styles match.
Yep.
Yeah. And
then that could have fallen on its face, realistically. Like the fans could have been like, no, I mean, the fans wouldn't say no to that, but they could have just been like, nah, I'm good. And you would have been like, well, shit. Because obviously that was the plan, I think. I don't know. But anyways, yeah.
But even with this, the way that Cena exited, you're going to feel everything from that. We're going to feel it with Gunther's next run. We're going to feel it with Javon Evans and Sol Ruka and Oba Femi.
Yep.
And we're going to feel it with AJ Styles' retirement match because this hadn't been a thing. But now it's like, oh, now we need a retirement tour from AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Oh, we need a retirement tour from this person to that person and this
Brock
person.
Lesnar
right?
potentially, which I don't know, it doesn't get the same love, but he's a monster, right?
He's a monster, and he got pops all this year. The 3 times that he came out.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Man, he definitely was the storyline of the year.
Let's go with our individual wrestlers of the year. We will do female first, if you'd like, ladies first, as they say. So you can go ahead. I have, for the men and the women, I have a runner-up as well. So I don't know. I would just say who you have, and then you can shout out your runner-up if you have one.
Okay.
Or if you don't.
Yeah, I have many runners-up. Shout out to Charlotte Flair. Salute to Stephanie Vaquer. Becky Lynch. Solid year. Went from being in division to holding the IC title to help building up Maxine Dupree. Incredible work. Rhea Ripley. Like, just somebody that continues to be over with everything she does. But my female wrestler of the year in WWE had to have been the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky.
I tell you what, I promise you people we didn't talk about this, like who we were picking, but I have the exact same. What a year for Io Sky.
Yes. She puts over Stephanie Vaquer. She puts over Roxanne Perez. You look at the women's war games. It's Io's game. Like
the WrestleMania match, like I had said.
Yes.
Right? Had the women's world title for a little while. Like in a storyline now with the biggest stars, and like realistically, she's probably the best wrestler. She might be the best wrestler. I say wrestler, like you watch her match, and you're like, damn, that person is a great wrestler. She might be the best in the company. This last year.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. She's solid. Who you got for the men?
Men. My runners up. I had 2 runners up. As I sat back and reflected on the year, I had to give a shout out to Punk. What?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
He was a runner up.
All right. Go ahead.
What do you want from me? He had a great year. What didn't Punk have? Punk didn't have a great year, and I'm not even a Punk guy. Okay.
Go ahead. I'll give you my rebuttal after you're done.
Okay. My other runner-up, and this was very close. This was stupidly close. My other runner-up is John Cena, who had an amazing year, as we stated, had the storyline of the year. But to me, and again, I joke about being a Gunther stan. I really like Gunther. It's fun. Gunther's my wrestler of the year. World heavyweight champ 2 times. Retired 2 of the biggest wrestling stars in the history of the sport or the entertainment, whatever you decide you want to call it. Retired Goldberg and had a great match with Bill Goldberg, who looked like my dad. I remember we talked about this. He looked like my father walking out of the back, just a little more jacked, slightly more jacked than my dad. Retired Bill, great match.
slightly more jacked.
Yeah, slightly more jacked than my dad. Retired the GOAT, the greatest of all time, in an amazing match, had him tap out. And then every match leading up in that tournament was A1 great. Him and Solo, great. Him and Javon Evans, amazing. And after all that, after he wins, he's got the gumption. Yeah, pick that word for this. Got the gumption to walk outside, and people are yelling and booing. It's not quite like Roddy Piper heel heat where someone's trying to stab him, but fuck, it's the most heat we've seen. Legit mad heat. Dom, I love Dom. That's my guy, king of the luchadors. He gets booed, but it's more like we boo you because we love you. They hated Gunther that day. They hated to see their hero tap out the way he did. And he's come back and he's just laughing at everybody. Great year for Gunther, even though he had the loss to Punk. He had the loss to Jay, whatever. That's my guy. Wrestler of the year, 2025. Gunther. Mine.
Right.
Let's be clear. Mine.
All right. Well, my runner-up, Gunther. Solid year for all the reasons that that Wonder gave us. Was it this year that he made Jay bleed or
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy bleed all crazy.
Yep.
Was that
and
this
Jay
year?
had to watch. Yeah.
Okay. All
Yep.
right. That was early.
That's leading
These
up to
years
Mania.
blur.
Leading up to Mania.
Yeah. Another runner-up, Jey Uso. I feel like Jey Uso is a guy that just had tons of heat.
Yeah. Great year. Rumble winner, won the title at Mania. You're right.
Dirty Dom, another that I would say would be a runner-up. But
if there was a master of machismo, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. If there's a master of machismo and just the that Latino heat, like his dad award, that would go to Dom. But we didn't have that this year. Maybe next year. Go ahead.
I would say my wrestler, and mind you gave me a great case, and I think that if I was to put an A in an A/1A,
1B,
1A, 1B,
yeah,
Gunther is definitely 1B.
Yeah.
But my 1A, my wrestler of the year, my pick was my man CM Punk. I think Punk had a phenomenal year.
Okay.
Breaking kayfabe, he has real heat with Seth Rollins, and to come in and to beat Seth Rollins on Raw to start off the year, to go in as a Royal Rumble finalist, to have the steel cage match with Rollins, and that match was, I mean, you could put that in the top 4 for matches of the year, and that was on Raw. Which, I mean, Punk did lose that match, but just really solid. And then he was in every single Saturday Night's Main Event, I believe. Like he felt
like it. Minus he was there to give Cena the belt, but yeah. Last one, yeah.
And he cut, I mean, you mentioned it. He cut some of the craziest promos of the year. I mean, even what he did last night when he fumbled the belt. The belt wasn't supposed to fall off of him. And he fumbled it and he was like, yo, quick think. You could tell he's quick thinking. Let me lay it down. And then he cuts one hell of a promo against Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
He's been doing it to Seth Rollins. He did it to Jey Uso. He did it to Logan Paul, the whole Vision, Paul Heyman. To do all that and to come out and still hold that heavyweight title on his shoulder right now, you gotta say that, I mean, he made, to be honest with you, he made that belt more desirable for Roman Reigns. I think.
It is interesting that belt is the belt. Right? Like, historically it wasn't. It was the second tier belt. But yeah, I agree. And I'm fine with Punk's had a hell of a year. He has had a hell of a year. I will say sometimes in the matches, except for the one with Jay where he carried Jay, he feels a little long in the tooth. You know what I'm saying? He's getting up there, and I get it. Hey, I'm in my 40s now. I understand. But I'm fine with that. And if you remember when he first came back a couple years, 2 years ago now, at Survivor Series, I was like, there's no way he's going to be there, but he proved me wrong. So
yeah, you gave him 6 months.
I did. And he got hurt, and I was like, still can happen. Still can happen, people. And no. Okay. So the Figure 4 Wrestler of the Year. Again, for those who don't know this podcast, we pick a wrestler of the week every week that we do the show. So add those up, tally them up. So I'm gonna go with people. We're gonna get to our wrestler of the year, but I'm gonna go with people who had 3 votes, 4, 5, 6, and the winner had 8. So clear decision, 8. Last year it was very close.
Damn.
So those who had 3 votes this year: Rhea Ripley, AJ Styles, Bronson Reed, Naomi, and my girl Chelsea Green. All solid years for all of those competitors. 4 votes, Mr. Yeet himself, Jey Uso. He's the only one with 4. He's the only one with 4. 5 votes. 2 wrestlers hold 5 votes. That would be Penta and Gunta. 6 votes. Our female wrestler of the year, Io Sky, had 6 votes, as well as my guy, again, the master of machismo. He's out here dripping. Dom had 6 votes, which leads us to our wrestler of the year. Again, our votes tallied up weekly. Grind this. Sure.
Was it John Cena?
It's John Cena, ladies and gentlemen. His last year retirement tour figure 4 wrestler of the year. Again, based off of our weekly votes for wrestler of the week.
Come on in here, John. Hey,
oh, wow.
Yeah, John's on the show, bro.
Holy smokes. There he is.
Oh, man. Hey, you did a good job, buddy.
Good job, sir.
Change of shoes.
Yeah. Just something a little more not dad-ish. Oh, man. What a year it's been, Dre. What a year.
Yeah.
Lots of wrestling, lots of great wrestling, some stuff that we weren't very happy about. But and also just to be clear, there were a number of wrestlers who had 2 votes and 1 vote. So if you're like, well, how does that work out? Like, there's a lot of others, but I just didn't mention all of them. So sorry to those people.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed with anybody you listed underneath John Cena either. Like,
yeah,
I mean, Chelsea Green, Penta, Naomi. I mean, Naomi's having a baby. I mean,
yeah.
It seems like she should be good for. She could pop up at the end of the month.
I think they save her. I'd save her. Well, maybe Rumble, huh? I don't know. That seems very quick. I don't even know if she's had the baby, to be honest. Has she? Did she have the baby?
Yeah. They announced it a month or 2 ago.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, possibly, yeah. I mean, Bronson Reed, right? AJ Styles, Jey Uso, who, goddamn, like, again, got WWE 2K25. He is impossible on that. Like, there's Roman and then there's Jay.
Oh, is he at 93?
94.
Jeez.
Pisses me off.
I do love the new look Usos. I love the wardrobe they had last night. That sequence to end the match was really, really good. And it makes you realize that, like, all right, maybe this is where Jay should finish his career. Because he's made it clear that he's not going to be doing it for much longer.
Right.
But I guess all wrestlers do say that too. But
yeah.
I would like to see, which kind of leads me into my 2026 thoughts.
Yeah.
I would love to see if we're gonna pull the trigger on this Hall of Fame thing for the Hardy Boys, it needs to be next year.
Yes.
We need it has to be. These guys, Jeff Hardy can't be doing this too much longer. Like the Hardy Boys had a great 2025. 2026, they need to be called up to SmackDown, Raw, wherever the Usos are, and let the Usos retire these guys.
I've been saying Jeff Hardy can't do this much longer for like 15 years, and somehow he still walks out there. Same with Matt. Yeah, I agree. I again, we want to throw out just a few New Year's resolutions or wishes for wrestlers. I hope that AJ Styles gets close to the same love as John Cena on his retirement tour. I'm just going to throw these out real quick because I know we're coming up on time here. I hope that Maxine Dupree becomes stronger as she has been, slowly but surely becoming a badass. The women are thriving in WWE. You got Chelsea Green. I just hope we keep going on with that. We get Naomi coming back at some point. Your girl Tiffy will be, wreaking havoc at some point again. I'm excited for the new crop of NXT guys that are coming up. Trick, Oba, Javon. We've seen Carmelo
Sol Ruca.
get his Sol Ruca, yes. We've seen Carmelo get his US title. My hope in this next year, they've done good with this in some instances where, Chelsea has the US title, Maxine has the IC, Dom has the men's IC. But when we get to these top tier heavyweight championship on the men's side, don't get me wrong, Punk is great, Cody's great, but we need to mix in some of these younger guys and have them have a small amount of time, a little bit of run. My guy Gunther, I don't think he necessarily needs a title. He's just out here retiring legends and beating the shit out of people. But if he gets it, cool. But I'd love to see some of these other guys that are especially coming up. Oba is a monster. I hope by the end of the year he's in some type of, if it's not a heavyweight picture, IC title, something like that, so that he can quickly progress. Those are my hopes.
I would like to see Gunther win the belt and then melt it down and make a crown or something. I want next time Gunther gets a belt, I want him not to even want the belt. Like, it doesn't even matter I have this belt because I know I'm the baddest man on the planet.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. That'd be so hard. I would buy a melted belt. You have anything else? I had one more thing that came to mind, but if you have anything else, go ahead.
Yeah, I think in 2026, I want to see the WWE figure out a way to spread out this talent more. There's so much talent on the WWE roster, from SmackDown, Raw, NXT, even Evolve. Like, Evolve's women's champion is really, really solid. She's she's been on NXT, and the same thing with TNA. Like, I want to see more spread out things. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it's added more shows. It could cause more issues if you add more shows, but there's just too much talent not to be able to see these guys get opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing with TNA. Like, there's no reason why TNA hasn't been a destination spot for WWE enthusiasts. They got Leon Slater that has been killing it with Javon Evans on NXT. He holds a belt. Yeah. Cedric Alexander, Desmond Xavier, most people know him as Wesley, the Rascals.
Yeah.
Like, Matt Cardona, he got that one match, and then we haven't seen him since. Like, we got to figure out a way to get Mike Santana more TV time. Moose, he's another big guy. You know, Nate Nemeth. Like, I don't know. There's just so much talent between friendly brands that I want them to figure out a way to be able to sprinkle all these guys and girls in somewhere to where we see them more often.
Yeah, and I think they are. I think they're starting to do a better job at that. I love the stuff with AAA, those shows, just watch it on YouTube. It's fun, something different, it's cool. Highlights a lot of those stars in AAA. But yeah, I agree. There's so much talent, but there's only so much time. So that's
reminders as well, though. Like you said, AAA, I only know AAA to be on YouTube.
Exactly.
So it's like, if it is, then we need to be aware of it. WWE needs to be like, yo, don't forget AAA. Mm-hmm. So-and-so is going to be fighting so-and-so. My son, he comes in, he's like, yo, Dad, did you see Penta's back? I was like, no, he's not. He's like, yeah, he came on AAA.
Yeah.
And then who shows up last night? You know what I mean? So more awareness of these other brands. I feel like WWE in 2025 took so much from TNA and took so much from AAA that I don't feel, and maybe I'm just naive, but it doesn't feel like they've given that love right back to them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a look. Hold on. Still battling this cough, folks. And I got something bubbling.
And while he coughs, I would say the same thing with Fourth Rope. Like, Fourth Rope is a really cool brand and a really cool wrestling promotion that doesn't do it enough times. Like, we need to see more Fourth Rope and better production on Fourth Rope. You can go and watch a Fourth Rope event, a 3-hour event, but it's horrible quality.
Yeah.
So they got great wrestlers, they got great names, with a real one, Enzo Amore, and then Azilla, and they're building more stars over there.
Yeah.
Plus, you just got a cool brand that has a niche that I feel, if they put more effort into it, would end up being something like a TNA, where they are developing so much talent.
Yeah. Agreed. last thing, I wish more in 2026 that more. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna try to get this out because I got a tickle in there, okay, in my throat, and I don't want to cough. Hey yo, Paul, hey yo. I wish more wrestlers in 2026 would have nuts like my guy Mick Foley. Obviously, he's a guy who went through the craziest matches in the history of wrestling, right? Lost his ear, thrown off the Hell in a Cell. But Mick, in his old age, has had and similar to me, I'm not as old as Mick, has had enough with the bullshit of WWE coddling people in office, specifically the President of the United States. So I think the only way it changes, and it's hard to defend WWE because I get people that are like, well, how do you still watch it? When I'm like, I fucking love it. I've loved wrestling since I was a baby, since I could remember. But it'll take for people, again, millionaires, kind of hard to speak out and say like, yeah, I'm not really rocking with that. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. Even Mick had this long post, eloquent post as he does. He's much nicer than most people would be, but I want that for WWE in 2026. Like, because at some point this guy's not going to be in office, and history books will reflect all this stupid shit that's been going on. And I'm sorry if you don't like that, but I'm the fucking king of the luchadors. I'm 40 years old. Like Kendrick said, therapy has showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. So. Happy New Year. I'm 40.
Other side.
Oh, shit. No?
Yep. That's right for me.
Okay, well. Oh, because I'm... Okay, yeah, yep. Not on my end. Still haven't learned how to do that.
You're right. You're 100% right. I don't know how these athletes make it happen, especially for the young athletes, right? Where they're looking for opportunities, and unfortunately, when you're answering to somebody, they have control of a yes or a no. But at the same time, I feel like in 2026, a lot of these indie shows, wrestlers are getting paid better than what these bottom of the roster guys are getting anyway. You know, maybe not the biggest stage, but it's the internet. Make your stage bigger.
Yeah. Yep.
So
agreed. Listeners, thank you. We appreciate you. Shout out to John Cena for winning our Figure 4 Wrestler of the Year. And we're going to be back next week after the first Raw of the new year. Maybe we get a Y2J sighting. I don't know. We're going to wait and see. Are they going to save him for Riyadh? Or where is that where the Rumble is, right?
Yeah, it's in Riyadh.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. But excited for that.
Have you listened to Chappelle's new special?
I have. It was great.
Oh, incredible.
It was really good. Very good.
Sorry, you said Riyadh, and it made me think of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, it was good. Definitely worth a watch. Finishing up Stranger Things soon. Stranger Things. Can't wait for that as well. A lot of good stuff on TV. It's a hell of a time to be unemployed.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks,
2026, I would love to get more let's get more interviews. There's a full roster of pro wrestlers out here that want to jump on the show.
Yes.
They all attack me when I go to the shows, and I'm like, well, I got a partner I got to talk to.
Hey, don't make me the scapegoat. Don't make me the.
Oh, you are.
No, I agree. We need to dive more into that. 100%.
Oh, I met this guy. His name's Two Scoop. Well, I didn't meet him, but I seen him at the latest DCW show, which the 7-year anniversary show was really dope. Salute to Tommy Dreamer for coming out. He held the television title for DCW. Manny ended up beating him for it. But at the end of the show, Tommy Dreamer got emotional. He was like, yo, this might be the last belt that I ever get to hold.
Oh, yeah.
And I really appreciate it. He's like, Utah, you guys don't realize how much Manny does for you guys. Like, Manny,
that's awesome.
Lemons, he's getting talked about in rooms that you wouldn't believe. And he said, I just got a television deal with TNA, and guess what? I got the power to talent scout. And he was like, Manny, if you will, I would love to have you for television, TNA, the end of January.
Let's go.
So Manny Lemons will be on TNA come the end of the year or beginning of the year.
Hell yeah.
And it was just it's a really beautiful moment. And salute to Manny Lemons, and salute to the Good Brothers who came out and put a performance. They were beating up the Utah guys all throughout the crowd. It was dope.
Damn, that's great.
Yeah.
I wish I could come. I was coughing uncontrollably. That's another reason we hadn't recorded in a little while. There was like days where I couldn't even. I don't know. Let's not even get into it. All right, it doesn't matter. But
It
anyway,
doesn't.
yeah.
2026, we're going to give you guys more, and we're going to bring on more people. We
Yeah.
appreciate you rocking with us. If you would, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Figure the number 4 pod, and tell a friend about the show. Wonder's got to make a trip to McDonald's and Nickelcade.
Ooh, yeah.